So I'm just
Hi,
wrapping
welcome back to my channel. I'm
all the way
Christine.
around, and I would
If you're new
hot
here or if you
glue
haven't already, please
ever so
subscribe. It really
often
helps me.
because it's got
And
that wire
I got this
inside,
blood.
so it
I don't
holds
like
pretty
that.
good.
Anyhow, today I'm going to show you how to
It was
make a
easier to just put the hula
huge
hoop on the floor. Of course, my
outdoor
table was
wreath
not big enough.
on the cheap. Let's get crafting.
I am using a hula hoop that I got from maybe Five Below, but Walmart usually carries these. In the summertime, usually I like Dollar General, maybe even Dollar Tree. And I picked up 4 of these little garlands from Dollar Tree, 2 of these ribbons from Dollar Tree, and this fuller garland I got from Big Lots. It's a nicer texture, and in the end I just wanted it real full because it's going to be so big. I wanted it to look nice. I think that was $12 at Big Lots. Still not bad. So I'm going to just take the garland from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to start hot gluing that. Now you don't hot glue it all the way around. Now we're working on the garland from Big Lots, and what I did was just hot glue it to begin with, and then just wrap because I wasn't sure how far apart I needed to space it. So I wrapped the whole thing and would just go back and then rearrange it as I needed to. And it ended up being that the roll that I got basically covered the whole thing. So when I got through, it really looked nice and full, and I just hot glued ever so often. I picked up 4 floral picks from Dollar Tree. I really like these. They're a lighter green floral color in there, and it had some little white berries on it. So I'm just going to remove the tags from that, cut those, and then I went around and put them in first, and just to kind of lay them out and see where I needed to space them at. And then I went back and just put a dab of hot glue towards the stem, just pressed them down a little bit. Now on the picks, I started at the top, and on the right hand side I had those going up, and then when it got to the left hand side, you leave a spot for your bow, and then on the left hand side you want them up going down as well. So you're going to lay them in 2 different directions, so you need to decide where your top and your bottom is. So we're just going to go all the way around and stick these in, and then like I said, we're going to go back and throw a dab of hot glue on those. For the bows, because I wanted the bow to be a little bit thicker. That's why I've got 2. So I'm just going to take these tags off, and I am going to remove the 2 ribbons that are hanging from one, and then I'm just going to hot glue the bow itself to the other one. And then I'm going to take those ribbons and go onto the back of our bow and hot glue those to add a little more length. They just weren't as long as I wanted them to be, so I want them to be a little bit longer. Now you can spend money and buy a nice bow, but of course we're trying to do all of our items on a budget, so that's why we got the Dollar Tree, and they really looked good when I got through. So you'll see these are stapled together. You can also staple them, but I used the hot glue. Pulled out that little wire, whatever you want to call that. It was like a bread tie thing. That's what I'm going to use to put that onto our hula hoop form. So here we are, hot gluing one to the other. And then the middle section had come apart, so I had to just re-glue that down. And then you can see what I'm doing with the ribbon part. Just going down a good little ways to hot glue it to get more length out of it, because the wreath itself is so big, you kind of want the bow big as well. And this is our finished bow. Now I had a little, I think I had 5 of them total. These little pine cones that a friend had given me. I'd used, one fell off the table. I'd used them on a prior project. So if you haven't seen it, that was on the last video. So I'm just going to go around and space those in there and glue them. And here is our finished wreath, and it really is pretty big. Covers a lot of area. Now you can put lights on yours. I chose not to, because where I've got it hanging, I have that star power light thing, whatever it is for Christmas, that goes up on your wall, the projector thing. So I chose not to put lights on it, but you certainly can. But here's our project. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.